The wait is almost over to see what is inside this crate. That is the main question I have been wondering since this crate has been being shown weekly. I've been going back and forth a little bit on a couple different suspicions that it could be, but I think I've got it pretty narrowed down. I think I got it, and it's not what everybody else is saying. Everybody else is saying Chris Jericho. I do not think it's Chris Jericho. Last I knew, he is still under contract with AEW. And then I got to thinking maybe Edge/Adam Copeland, but he's still under AEW contract too. And he doesn't have much time left in the company. He's looking to retire in about 18 months. But that was a while ago. So now it's saying he is looking to be retired towards the end of 2026 with AEW. So I don't think it's Edge either. And then I had a crazy thought after NXT. Ethan Page lost his title. We know he's getting a main roster call-up. For a hot minute, I thought maybe Ethan Page could be inside of this thing. I sat on that for about a day. But I quickly threw that out the window the second I put something else together. I got to thinking, how funny would it be if Pat McAfee was inside that thing? That lasted quite a while too. But I think I got, if it's not Pat, then I really want it to be this person. Danhausen. You heard me. Danhausen. Formerly from AEW. He is inside that box. I went on live for a short amount of time, and my friend Rebecca came in and said that Mr. Danhausen and Triple H are now following each other on Instagram. There is hint number 1, that it is Danhausen. Hint number 2, he is not under AEW contract. He is a free agent. And WWE is highly interested in him. Kinda more hints thrown in there. He posted on his Instagram the Aladdin genie with the bracelets coming off and being free. Free agent / probably being free from the box tomorrow. I guess my only other question is, what would they be doing with Danhausen? When would the box be open? Are they going to be opening it before the show? During the men's elimination chamber? After the men's elimination chamber? During one of the title matches? After the show? When will the box be open to see, 1, if it is Danhausen, and 2, what they're going to be doing with him, who he's going to be interrupting, or such, to start off with. I have loved Danhausen since AEW. He has always been one of my favorites. I feel like this guy would honestly hit it off with R-Truth. If y'all have watched AEW and know anything about Danhausen, tell me him and R-Truth would not be a good pair. They are both funny, quirky, and have their own different personalities, I guess you could say. I don't know. Danhausen is more on the comical side, much like R-Truth. I'm pretty sure it's Danhausen, but I still really want to be this man here. I want Pat McAfee back so bad. I really hope it's either Pat or Danhausen, but it's looking like it could be Danhausen. And I know everybody's going to come in here and say, oh, it's Jericho, or Seth, God forbid, or maybe the Masked Man is in there. I'm going to get crazy amount of people up in here saying names, but I'm throwing it out there, Pat McAfee or Danhausen. Because we know it's gotta be somebody that's either returning or debuting, because why keep it a whole secret if it's just some other person that's already within the company or that is highly suspected the last couple months. However, I will be watching the chamber late. I will be watching it on replay. So I won't be watching it live, but I will be excited to see who is in the crate and see everything Elimination Chamber. But let me know who you think is inside the crate and what makes you think that. So that way we can narrow down and play a little scavenger hunt together.